Hi chat, welcome to another stream. Let's see, it is about to be the 4th of December in Eastern Time in the year 2020, but in my time zone it's still the 3rd. And we're here for another day of Advent of Code. I'm wearing my Pokemon t-shirt. We're ready to go. I recorded some videos earlier today. That's been a pretty chill day. I'm hoping that I make it through the stream. I'm actually feeling not very great at the moment, but I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll probably at least make it through the actual programming portion, and then it's probably going to be a shorter stream as these have been. Let's say hi to everyone though. How's it going, Rollers and Michaela? We've also got iSatisfy and Toddy. How's it going? Good to see you again. It's been a while, but it's always a pleasure to see you on the stream. Does anyone have the little snippet for downloading the input? Because I might consider that this stream. Oh, there was another thing that I was thinking about doing to optimize startup a little bit, which is give this a default value. Let's actually try that with day 3, part 1. Oh my goodness, my volume is so loud. Why is my volume so loud? There we go. That's a little bit better. I forgot to open up Streamlabs. I'm all over the place. Let's see. What was that? What was the notification? Michaela's here. How's it going, Michaela? Hello, hello. Get a beer, it'll help, says the Endless River. That seems like a dangerous game to play. That seems like a dangerous game to play. Step path that as path, step path that name file. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little default here. Default equals step path dot join here input dot text. I think that should make this a little bit easier. 1.py, does that work? Oh, we have to do something special with defaulting. Apparently I have not done it correctly. Let's see. Default. Let's see, it's probably nargs equals question mark. Hey, what's up, Levy.exe? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let's just say input. Step path dot join input dot text. Default equals input. Does that work now? Such file directory. What? What the fuck? What happened there? I am so confused. Why did it? Oh. I know. I know, we have another variable called input. I see what's happening here. Okay, but that works. Okay, so I think I'm gonna apply that same pattern to the other files. So let's just copy this. We don't actually need that for day 3 one. So day 00 part 1.py. I will catch up on chat in 1 second. I see you guys talking away there. Import us.path, and we need nargs equals question mark default equals input text. Okay, cp-r day 00 to day 04, and we'll cd into day 4. C 2020 day 04. To get things ready, we'll have this. We'll have pytest part 1.py. And we'll have Python part 1.py, which should take the input automatically. Okay, so that's going to give us ever so slightly more speeds here. But other than that, I think we're ready to go. We've got another 10 minutes. Let me say hi to everyone. Toddy says, I was thinking that too. For now, I only copy and paste from the browser. Nice. Toddy says, by the way, this is my first Advent of Code. Cool. Nice. Hey, what's up, Vex17? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Michaela says, I think I gave up on today's challenge. I was so close, but too much of a struggle. You can do it. I believe in you, Michaela. Your code was very, very close from what I saw. You just had a few small things to get there. Willer says, after day 2, I set up StreamReader, my C# app to make things easier. Yes, I mean, that's essentially what I've done in my Python. That's what this boilerplate is on the left over here. That's the template that I tend to use. iSatisfied says, don't give up on it completely, just take a break from the problem, come back at a later date with fresh eyes. Yeah, that's usually a good idea. That's usually a good idea. Master State says, I'm brand new to admin of code. Do you need to do all the previous puzzles to solve the next one? Nope, you can skip around. You do not need to have done them sequentially. Although, I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to see some int code-like problems today, and so that may no longer be true. Sometimes they introduce a programming language that you have to implement, and then you have to reuse the programming language later. But for the most part, the problems aren't dependent. I actually suspect that this year we'll see much less of the programming. Oh, speaking of seeing much less of int code this year, the creator of Admin of Code has graced us with a raid. How's it going, Eric? I heard you were doing a Q&A. I couldn't stop by for it, though, because I was trying to build some stuff for myself. But welcome, raiders! Hello, everyone! Ready for some more Advent of Code. Let's see, who all do we have here? We've got Zithrius, we've got PJTNT, we've got Andrism, we've got... Oh, Vex already here, I see. We got Meatfinder! How's it going, Meatfinder? Good to see you again. We've got Azazo, we've got Amaditto. Amaditto? There's Pokemon in the chat. Oh no, I forgot the plushies. Oh no. I'll have to go grab a plushie. We've got Toad of Sky, we've got Code Sucks, which is absolutely true. We've got Nextlation, hello, hello. We've got Artless Knave, how's it going? Welcome, Raiders. And oh my goodness, we have so many messages. Levy.exe, thank you for the follow. PJTNT, thank you for the follow. Tia Slater, Cham Hype, South41, D Open, and Steph Gallo. Where is it? Steph Gallo. Welcome to the stream. Whew. The raid worked, Eric. The raid 100% worked. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. Let me grab a plushie because I forgot to set them up, and then we'll get back into this this dealio. We have to put some more plushies over here. I move them out of the way to do my YouTube videos because they're special just for you guys. Where's carpet? There we go. There's a few plushies, and I'm gonna take Reginald / Leopold, and yeah, there we go. Now we got some plushies. But yeah, congratulations on your first raid, Eric. You had a ton of people in your raid. Holy crap. Thank you as well, I'm a Ditto, and Da Vinci for the follow. Let's see. And Dragon Slayer, thank you as well for the follow. And we got 5 minutes to go. I think I'm ready here. No one pasted the little curl snippet in the chat. I'm a little disappointed. That's okay. We don't need the curl snippet. Meatfinder says, is Juicebox not playing today? No, she is traveling today to her parents' vacation home. So it's just gonna be me today. No Juice Punks, unfortunately. No Tofu. You'll just have to deal with plushies instead. That's our equivalent Tofu. I have Cold Trends says, part of me wants to watch the stream, but I doubt it'll be going when I eventually finish my solution. Well, you might be around for when I do my meme solution, because actually, for those of you that were watching last night, sorry, I gotta put my Switch out. I was playing a game before this. Let me put it away. For those of you that were joining me yesterday, we were doing day 3 in Sqlite, and I got a solution, but I wasn't happy with the solution, so I went back and fixed it. So this is kind of the input. The way I've been doing these puzzles in Sqlite is I have a very true to the form input table with just the input string. Hey, what's up, Dragon Slayers, and Large Poppy, and Azazo, and GM Rubix. Thank you all for the follow. But yeah, basically, take the input as a string. Oops. I have this little gadget here. I'm using this gadget in almost all of my Sqlite solutions, but basically what it does is it parses the input into a series of lines in a table. This with recursive is a special feature of Sqlite that lets you do kind of a recursive generator of stuff. And so this is doing, you know, line splitting on the input. The original solution I had down here was another recursive generator, but it turns out that this problem is like way simpler than I was thinking about. And you can essentially solve it with a one-line sum. Of course, for part 2, I didn't get a super clever solution. Day 3 part 2.Sqlite. I just took essentially that one-line solution and multiplied it together. Although I did have to do some clever stuff for the move down by 2, so I had to, you know, divide the row ID. The row ID is essentially my Y counter there. But anyway, we're gonna try and do all of our solutions in Sqlite, so we'll see how that goes. It might be a little bit messy, but I don't know. Today might be really, really difficult. Top 100, go. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Usually I hit my sweet spot right around like day 9. Those are the ones I usually try. I get points on. I'm not fast enough on the really simple ones, and I'm certainly not fast enough on the really complex one. But right in the middle is kind of my sweet spot on speed answering. Find my satisfied on the Discord. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put this in a little text file. I'm gonna try and get this set up offline because I don't think we have enough time for today. But oh, we need the actual rest of the thing. Oh boy, how much time do I have? I have 3 minutes. Okay. So it's probably this. You actually probably don't need to do this if it's in a... Although, I would probably put this in an file. Okay, we'll play with that some other day. But for now, we need to get into the day 4 folder. We need to get our code set up. Babby part 1.py. We're ready to write a for loop over the input because that's what it almost always is. So... I feel like I usually adjust this line. It's either split lines or it's like split comma or it's just split. We'll see what we get today. Down to the last 2 minutes though. I see my Discord message and chat leaked DMs. Mods banned? No. Okay, but we're about to enter serious mode, so there's going to be a bunch of time where I don't pay attention to chat, or I try not to pay attention to chat while we try and solve fast. But good luck to everyone who's trying the puzzle today. There's actually a group of us doing it in the Discord, so if you guys want to join Discord, there's a channel there where we're all discussing, you know, somewhat spoiler-free help with the problems. There's also a beginner's channel if you want to ask basic programming questions as well, and a bunch of people that are knowledgeable in a bunch of different programming languages. So that's a place where you can hang out. Oh, I've learned that we can do better about refreshing the browser as well. So we don't have to click. We can just Control-Tab, Control-R. Get that one going. So Rebooting says, good luck to you. I probably won't make the top 100, but I'll certainly struggle with Rust safety. Nobody! Thank you for the resub! Appreciate it. Welcome back, Nobody. At 5 months. Those are some cute emotes. By the way, for my streamers, for the regulars here, I've finally paid someone to make sub badges, so we should have those within a couple days. You know, knock on wood, but we should. Okay, that's essentially what we're gonna do, and we're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Grab our input. Oh no. Oh no, this one's gonna be a fun one. It looks more like the password ones from before, though. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Control detecting which passports have all the required fields. Ah, so it's a parsing problem. These are all the fields. Let's grab this because I suspect we're going to need it. And not want to switch back and forth. Password is validated in batch files. Each password is represented as a series of key value pairs separated by spaces or new lines. passports are separated by blank lines. So split back n, that is a blank line. Here's an example batch containing 4 passwords. Okay. The first password is valid. All 8 fields are present. The second is invalid. It's missing this. Okay. Third password is interesting. The only missing field is CID, so it looks like the data from the North Pole credential is not a password at all. Surely nobody would mind if you made this system temporarily ignore the missing CID. Okay, so we're ignoring CID. Okay. Your improved system would report 2 valid passports. Count the number of valid passports. All right. So let's grab their sample input here. This problem is actually pretty straightforward. Input S. Input S to 2. And we need to parse the fields for S in line.split. Actually, this will be passport.split. Do a dictionary comprehension. S.strip.split:0. Actually, you probably just do dict. 1. I don't usually use dictionary comprehensions, but that's fine. And then count equals, and then required equals frozen set byr. Oh, this is where we're gonna make the mistake, right? EYR HGT HCL ECL EID. We don't need CID. Hey, if fields.keys is greater than or equal to required, then count plus equals 1, and then return count. Okay. Presumably that is part 1. Oh yeah, look at them points! Alright, part 2. Part 2.py. We'll get rid of that .p file later. Noise are cooking now, but you over here, blah, blah, blah. Continue to ignore the CID field, but each other field has strict rules about what values are valid. Okay, so we have to do validation. Your job is to count the passwords where all the required fields are both present and valid according to the rules. Count the number of valid passwords. Those have all the required fields and valid values. Continue to treat CID as optional in your batch file. How many passwords are valid? Oh, this is just annoying. Okay, if this and a whole bunch of conditions. 1920 less than or equal to int field byr less than or equal to 2002 and 4 digits. Okay, well that's fine. We have this with our actually wow, we're not gonna actually we can do arrow int try return int s except value error turn -1 because there might be invalid values here. So let's fields IYR less than or equal to 2020, and we can do this in Python because Python has chained execution. EYR 2020 less than or equal to int fields EYR less than or equal to 2030 and height, a number followed by centimeters. Import RE. RE.match \d plus and then cm or inch $sign fields HGT. If centimeters, the value must be, oh my god. We're gonna ignore that I just used walrus. Okay. And m1 equals cm and int m1, oh, this should be m1 too. m11 is within what range? 150 less than or equal to 193. Or m12 is equal to inch, and what is the inches? 59 less than or equal to int m11. This should not be int, it should be try-int. We'll see if that's a problem later. Oh, actually, we don't care about try-int here because we already checked that it's an integer. And HCL. A pound followed by 6 hex characters, and re.match. Pound. This is so annoying. Why is this such an annoying parsing problem? Followed by 6 hex characters. Fields HCL. And fields ECL in split. Not gonna punctuate that out. Oh my god, what else do we have here? PID is a 9-digit number including leading zeros. Len fields PID. Oh, actually we can just do re.match tilde 0 through 9, $9. I will read your notification in a second when we're done. Fields PID. Okay, a little crazy, but okay, did it say how many were supposed to be valid from those? Here, we don't have sample. Here's some invalid passwords. Here are some valid passwords. Okay, we'll just copy these in and try that input. Because I am not confident in my answer. See, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 passports here. So we should see 4 with this. PyTest part 2.py. Come on. Yes! Let's go! Okay, that was pretty good. We got a lot of points today, chat. Hey, what's up? Arun Column, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think that's actually the highest I've ever ranked in any year. Let's see, 2019. I didn't get any points in 2018. Teach has rated. How's it going, Teach? Hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to give Eric a shout out for people to follow Eric, but let me also give Teej a shout out. Welcome to the stream. Go Blue! Indeed. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my Michigan shirt. That's why you're saying Go Blue. Yeah, I think personal stats. Did I get better than 15? No. So this is the best I've ever done in Advent of Code today. Oh, but now we gotta do this monstrosity in Sqlite. This might not be too bad. Hey, what's up, D-Train? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. You just finished. Cool. Did you get points? I assume you got points. Did you say Sqlite? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try and do it in Sqlite. Got points? Nice. Nice. We've done all the other days in Sqlite, so surely we can continue to do this. Wait, does your shirt say Michigan Pokemon? It does indeed. This is my Pokemon shirt. I was part of a Pokemon club at Michigan. Yes, we had a Pokemon club. But yeah, we had t-shirts too. I really like the shirt. Anyway. Hey, what's up, an Afro Main? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Nerd alert, right? Can you not get points? Oh, you're telling me not to get points so that you can get the points? I see. Okay, actually, let me commit this first, and then because we gotta fix our function. Hey, what's up, random dude SA? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I probably should have done. Oh, I didn't even use my function. Did I even use my function? No, I didn't even use this function, so I just completely wasted time on that. Although I made up time on part 2, so my clever regex hacks saved me. And yes, I used the walrus operator. There's still points to be had? People haven't finished yet? Oh, man, I feel super fast today then. But yes, I used the walrus operator, chat. Feel free to shame me. I deserve it. But it was the fastest way to write that crappy bit of code. Okay, day 00, get add day 04, input, get add day 04. Can I ban you from your own stream? Yeah, that's the least on brand thing. This is the first time I'm ever going to commit oh wait, that might not be true. I think I have one other walrus operator, which I want to show you guys because it's amazing. Easily/t. Is it in this repository? It is. It so is. Okay, so this function right here fits within 80 characters, which is amazing. Yeah. Past me even pointing that out. Oh, let me show it on a screen where you can actually see everything. This function right here is a non-recursive iterative lambda that computes Fibonacci using assignment expressions. And it works. And it's fast. And yeah, it's pretty nutty. But anyway, if you want to abuse Walrus, this is what I think it's good for. I satisfied says, since you ended before Anthony, does that mean you finished day 4 already? Yeah, Teach is done with day 4. I'm still trying to figure out how to parse the first part of day 4. Oh, well, we're about to parse it in Sqlite, so it's going to be real messy. The answer says, what are the points about? So if you finish in the top 100, it's like 100 minus your rank plus 1 is the number of points that you get. And it's just like for a leaderboardy thing. Does that put me on the total leaderboard? Oh, yo, I'm in the top. I'm on the top 100 of the overall leaderboard. Yo, this has literally never happened. Yo, that's so cool. I'm like so excited. I'm stupidly excited about this. This is the first time I've ever done that, so I'm happy. I'm happy. I got a lot of points today. But some people have like all of the points. So, wait, how do they have more than 500? Oh, because I can do math thing. T-Bod T says, finally the first hard. This one was so easy. What did you get today, T-Bod T? Because I did really well. Personal stats. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this, T-Bod T. 39 points. Get wrecked, T-Bod T. No, you killed me on all the other days, so it's not even fair. Okay, we gotta commit stuff. I still haven't committed stuff. Python. Oh, right, we have to delete this P file because I typoed. Not delete the other one. Day04 part 1.py. Day04 input.text just to get us our numbers. This was our fast boy. Day 4 part 1. My little dictionary cheesy thing is it's not gonna be happy with what I did. So let's make that less thing. Fields split field split equals s.strip dot split colon 1 or comma 1 or s in passport dot split. Yes, and then fields can be kv for kv in field split. If I match the braces properly. Okay, so MyPy will be happier about this. MyPy didn't know what I was doing because I cheated a little bit by using a dict over a list comprehension. Okay. And -u, get commit -m. I used split lines, should have thought of split backend, yeah. I already had this code written here. This is what my file seeds with, and so I had just immediately started with split. Let's see, let me run day 4 part 2, and then I will read the chat. This is our fast one. This is super unscientific performance analysis, but yeah, it's good enough. Okay, command -m day 4 part 2. Don't you love autofixers? I don't even have to worry about it. Perfect. Anderson says, maybe not hard, but definitely moving to non-trivial. Yeah, that's true. There was a lot, I don't know, the input validation here was actually kind of annoying. I felt like, you know, maybe like 3 of these fields or 4 of these fields would have been fine, but a lot of people are gonna get frustrated with this, I think. Chesterwood says, in Internet's code, can you explain the logic of not type checking the input? Which part? Which part not type checking? Like, just assuming the data here? I don't know. I just assumed it was in the right format. The other server says, what is a frozen set and how can you compare it with greater than or equal to? Where did I do frozen set? Frozen set. Oh, okay, so a frozen set is just a special type of set that's immutable. I could have done set here as well. I could have also done a set literal, but I picked frozen set because it's a constant, so it's good to keep your constants constant. And what I'm doing here with greater than or equal to, Python overloads this operator to implement the set operator. So what this means is that fields.keys is a strict superset of this required blob here. Yeah, strict superset, that's what it is. Unsatisfied says, I said it earlier, but it was right before the day unlocked, so I have a witty idea where at the end of each week you go over all the puzzles and the solutions with more of a deep dive explanation. Yeah, I want to do that. I think I might have time to record on Sunday for that. The thing is, that caveat's on me actually completing the puzzles, so when the days get harder, I don't know that I'll actually be able to finish those, because I did try and do that for 2018, but I also didn't finish 2018 in time to actually show people. Why am I in a detached head? What? It's merge ff only this. Okay, we fixed it. That was weird. I must have done get checkout at some point and did the wrong command line there. Wait, there are things you actually can't finish? There's things that I can't finish within like a 4-hour period where I'm just like, well, I guess we'll work on this tomorrow. Okay, now I have to do this in Sqlite, which is going to be a bit painful. I think it's doable, but it's gonna be painful. Let's see. We're gonna copy the day 3 part 1 Sqlite since we're gonna use the same gadget there. Day 4 part 1 .sqlite.sql, and then let's delete this input. We gotta get our new input here. I'm gonna use the sample input just because it's gonna make it a little bit easier. Oh no, what is unsaved here? We're just gonna assume it was nothing important. Okay, this is 1. And input validation is such a pain in the butt. Okay, so one thing that we're gonna do here is instead of char 10, we're gonna have char 10 plus char 10. That'll get us our split by 2 new lines. Of course, I have to go into all these places. Char 10, char 10, char 10. Oh, goodness. Char 10. So this is actually not lines, this is going to be passports. And this is going to be passport as a string. Parsing this into... Oh, I bet I can abuse the JSON functions. That's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and abuse the JSON functions. That's how we're going to implement this. Yeah, I think we can abuse JSON. That is the plan. Okay, so insert into passports. Passport. Hey, what's up, Warren Sloot? Welcome back, friend. It's good to see you. How have you been doing? Are you doing advent of code also? It's your fault I keep making stuff called t.cpp. I didn't even realize I picked it up from you. Nice. Sqlite has regexes. Yes, it does. Basically, the hard part is going to be pivoting the line into a row. That's going to be the tricky part. Once we've done that, the rest of this is easy. In compute, you had stir, but then you got rid of it. I think you put it back in. Oh, that was in the try int thing. So I was about to write a function that looked like this. Try int stir, and then I was confused about whether the return value would be int or it would be optional int. And then I would have done something like this: return int s except value error, return none. And then I got all sorts of like confuzzled about whether I'm gonna bother type checking this, whether I need to import this. I didn't say all that out loud because it was just like 50 thoughts at once. But this is what I was trying to write and why I didn't actually type it, because importing optional meant I would have had to jump to the top of the file. And we didn't actually use that function anyway, so it ended up being fine. I know it's super confusing now. Lloyd says, no, I'm not. I'm working on voice chat functionality with WebRTC. Oh. That sounds really cool. So we can code together. Yo, that sounds dope. I'd be down. Beck says, Python makes it so much simpler to work with. Just finish my parser in Rust. Well, we're about to write a parser in Sqlite, so we're about to experience real pain. Okay, so let's do select star from passport. Let's see what we've got so far. Parsing part's gonna be the hard part. No such table passport. There we go. We want to select row ID, comma star. Okay, things do not look good. Hey, what's up, Lol Ovens? Lol Ovens. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We have not split properly. I think these are supposed to be +2. I think that's the problem. Is that the problem? We should get 1, 2, 3, 4 passports. We have gotten way more than 4 passports. Oh, that's not good. Well, let's try select char 10 plus char 10. What does this give us? 0? Oh, we have to use concat? What is the concat function? Concatenate Sqlite. Leaking for Sqlite concat. I am. Oh, it's double pipe? What is this garbage? The fuck? Okay, so that's what we need to do instead of plus. I should have just done find and replace last time I did this. So replace that with char 10 pipe. Okay, let's try that now. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. We have our passports split into chunks now. Actually realize I don't need row ID here. We needed that for the last problem to make sure it was 0 indexed. But we just need this here. Okay, we have our 4 passports. Let's see about regex replace Sqlite. Gotta run, have a great night. Well, thanks for stopping by, ShazRobot. Mummy Jamal says, Ruby made it pretty easy too. I had my best ever finish at 194th. Nice, that's pretty good. Levin says, not much, just chilling. Nice, nice. Mr. Person says, I can't watch people faster than me on Twitch for this, because they're done first. And the answer is 172. I see. They should release the problems 1 hour earlier for non-streamers so we can be done before watching the others. I mean, towards the end, that 1 hour head start might not be enough. Oh god, what? Sqlite by default does not provide regex replace function. Let's see if ours is compiled with regex. Select regex replace. I guess this is regex string replacement. Dot plus bar. Ooh. Damn. App cache search Sqlite 3. Sqlite 3 PCRE. Let's see. Do we use the regular expressions to do this? Hey, what's up, Filthy Snowman? Hello, hello. How's it going? Reginald expressions, right? If there's regex search, we can do without that. Where x regex? Find a user function called regex. Well, we know all of the white space characters. And assuming it's just new lines and spaces, we can do a split that way. Actually, what we can do is we can replace new line with space. Let me look at our input, see how malformed it is. So we can cheat a little bit. I'm okay cheating a little bit. It looks like it's always gonna be one space or a new line. Yeah, there's no double spaces. Okay, so given that, we can totally do this. We can convert it into JSON and then use the JSON extensions to load there. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, what's up, JFills? How's it going? We are going to do that. So we are going to what do we have so far? Yeah, this part1.sqlite.sql. So let's do select. Did we use replace before? Replace function Sqlite. String pattern replacement. Okay. So we're gonna have. Yeah, we can do select curly brace, pipe, something, and then pipe, curly brace at the end. And this thing in the middle is going to be replace, big ol' replace. Probably a recursive replace. Why do these look like they line up really strong? Because they do. Replace passport, and we're going to replace white space with comma space. Well, double quote, comma, space, double quote. And we're going to replace that. So we need to do that also with new lines. Oops. So we need another replace here. This is going to be converting it into JSON. So we're going to replace char 10 with also the same. And what else do we need to do? We need to replace the colons with. So we need another level of replace. To replace colon with double quote, colon, double quote. I don't think we have trailing commas in Sqlite. Let's see what this looks like now. Passport. No such table passports. Okay, it's close. The beginning is wrong though, and the end is wrong. That's easy to fix. So this should give us JSON, and then once we have JSON, we can use the JSON extensions. Because JSON extensions are built in. Azazo says intcode pog. Yeah, we could do it in intcode. JPhil says, chillin', just trying to talk myself into doing an advent of code catch-up stream or two. How's day 4? Day 4 is pretty straightforward, but tedious. Very, very tedious. Gosh Bishka says, why is your keyboard broken in 2 pieces? If you do bang keyboard, you can learn more about my keyboard. Hi-ho says, just wondering why you're going through the Sqlite page for the memes, because it's fun. Because it's silly. Just write Python code that outputs the right Sqlite. I keep thinking you're saying keratin. What would I say keratin to? Okay, so these are valid JSON, right? Right? We've successfully generated JSON. For JSON. Yes, perfect. Okay, so that's good. We can now insert JSON into a table, right? Insert JSON into Sqlite. Not with Python 3, just with raw JSON into a Sqlite database. This sounds like what we want. Why did they write their JSON out like this? This image is really helpful. I mean, worst case, we can just do a select against this. And use... Yeah, this is saying Perl. Okay, okay. So what we're gonna do is... insert into... Let's see, create table... We need all those fields. Create table... passport data with all of these fields. BYR, string, IYR, Oh wait, no, this is int. Also int. EYR int HGT string HCL string ECL string PID. Oh, we have to keep this as a string because we need to check the length. Right? Something like that. Actually, let's just keep them all as strings. That'll make this easier. Well, these ones we converted straight to int, right? Later. This is part 1. Let's look at part 2. I'm just gonna do the parsing for part 2 already, because why not? That way part 2 is easy. So those 3 are all integers. This we have to do extra parsing. Okay. Insert into passport data. Select from as temp JSON. JSON extension Sqlite. Took their glasses off when they took the screenshot. Oh, care 10. Oh, I see. In a bunch of research today and decided to learn SQL instead of putting time into JSON. I know both are useful for object-oriented databases are nice. Yeah. That cited like 53 different fonts. Respect. Right. Hey, what's up, Matt Gruskin? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think I missed Random Dude Essays follow from while I was implementing, but thank you for the follow as well. Okay, I already have this open. I think we want Json Extract. I wonder if there's a way to just insert directly. That would make this way better. Makes a single JSON value as the first value followed by 0 more and returns a new JSON string. Nope. That allows us to mutate JSON. JSON remove. Nope, that's for deleting stuff. JSON valid quote. Group array. Is an aggregate SQL function that returns a JSON array. Compose, no. I want something that turns it into a row, you know? JSON each? Is that what I want? JSON tree, table valued functions. Walk the JSON value provided as the first argument, return one row for each element. Well, that's not helpful. Okay, well, we can use JSON Extract. That's the easiest way. That's what I was going to do, but I was hoping there's an easier way. JSON Extract, which uses this syntax, which is a little bit weird, but that's fine. JSON Extract, temp JSON. Oh, we need to name this as data, as D, JSON.d, and then we want $, and we want all of our field names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. IYR, EYR, HGT, HCL, ECL, and PID. Syntax there. Insert into passport data. Why do I not have my... Oh, you have to do the fields. That's annoying. EYR, IYR, EYR, HET, HCL, ECL, PID. Hey, what's up, Pailang? Hello, hello. Still not right? Oh. What is wrong here? Insert into select. That's how it works, right? Liz, thank you for the host. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? I got so many points today, Liz. I got so many points. Levinson says, imagine being so confident that you lint your own code. I lint everything, Levinson. VJ says the puzzle is fucking trash. What the fuck? Just finished some over here. Nice. Welcome, welcome. We are trying a roundabout way to parse our data by converting it into JSON. Wait, where'd my JSON code go? Oh, is that why I'm all sorts of messed up here? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, no, here's the JSON code. So for some reason, oh, I see what it is. I see what it is. There's a trailing comma there. Nope, there's still more. Line 52. This all looks correct from select from passports. So if we take this out and run it on its own, that should work fine. This is the thing that converts it, oops. Thing that converts it into JSON. So that should be working fine. So you can see we have our JSON here. So that inner table is fine. And if we comment this out, we should be able to have this select statement run fine. It does work fine. So it's some part about the insert. I could have sworn you could just do this. Oh. Wait, did it just work? It just worked. What is wrong? I don't know. But you can see we have nulls here, so that's good. So now we can implement part 1 by doing select count 1 from passport data where not is null. We need the list of fields. UIR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I should put ands here first. EYR, IYR, oops, IE, HGT, HCL, ECL, and PIT. Okay. There is no. Okay, I think I just had those mixed up. 2! Okay, so that's the right answer for the sample data. So let's plug in the whole damn thing now, but first I'm going to copy part 1 to part 2. Just because it's going to be a little bit easier to manage the input data. Okay, so we got to plug in our input code in here. Input. And now we pray that our parsing code worked properly, because I made a lot of assumptions about how the data is formatted. I didn't make a lot of assumptions. I made a few assumptions. Although I think they were part of the problem input, so or they were part of the spec, so I think think I'm within reason to do that. Do you guys remember when pasting into Babby used to put one character at a time and you'd get this like kind of neat typing effect? It's mostly gone now. You can still see it page line by line, but okay. 230. 230. I'm just curious. Oh no. Well, you know, it's a sad day when your Sqlite solution beats out your Python solution, but you know, sometimes shit is slow. Why Python's so slow, right? We should just rewrite all of our code in Sqlite. This is a data processing task. I mean, it is true. It's totally reasonable. God, if I ever saw something like this in production, I would scream. Okay, but we got part 1 done. Let's do part 2. Part 2 is going to be much more complicated. We need to add a lot more conditions here. But let's see. Pod2.py. Fortunately, it's a lot of ands though, so we've already handled this case. Let's put the semicolon down here so we don't have to deal with it. And 1920 is less than or equal to BYR, and BYR is less than or equal to 2002, and 2010 is less than or equal to IYR, and 2020, no, getting ahead of ourselves, and 2020 is less than or equal to EYR, and 2030 is, nope, we did it again. 30. Okay, so those are the easy ones. Those are the easy ones. Doing this is tricky because we don't have regular expressions, because I didn't load the regex extension. But we can check all of the characters. Let's see if there's a isnum Sqlite. I'm gonna check a value is a number. Type of. Select int, not an int. What do we get? Do we get null? Integer. How do I convert to an integer? Convert to... Is it the convert function? Cast. Select cast. Zero. Well, you can't be 0 centimeters tall, so that's actually fine. Okay, so we can use that to figure this out. Okay, that'll work. And so we need to get the substring out. Is there an ends with in Sqlite? I mean, we can do inster and then len and then, yeah. Oh, we can use like. Oh, right. Oh, right. I forgot about like. We got 2 cases here. We have... We have to do our centimeter case or our inches case. So we can do hgt like %.%cm, and we have the other one for inches, and we have to do 150 is less than or equal to cast substring. Is it substring or is it substir? I think it's substir. so we can check if we open up this and scroll up a little bit. Subster. Subster HGT inster should be 0 and inster HGT CM. So that doesn't. Oh, actually, we don't need to do this. We can do length of HGT -2. So that'll cut off just the end. Subster as int and less than or equal to 193. Okay, so we did the centimeter parsing. That was not terrible. And then inches is 59 and 76. Pranish says, hello, good morning, welcome to the stream. How's it going? It says I'm 0 centimeters tall, right? Okay, so that's the height. We didn't have to use walrus for it somehow. Silly walrus. Okay, and HCL like pound percent and length HCL equals 7 and I think we're gonna have to manually check each of the characters. I don't think there's like other good way to do this. Yeah. We could also generate a table of all of the hex codes. Headshot says regex. There is no regex by default in Sqlite, and I don't want to load an extension to do this. So we're doing this without loading extensions. Otherwise, I would have used regex already for a lot of the earlier parts, but. How can I check if something is a number character? I could use in, maybe? Let's close some of these tabs. Check if a character is a number Sqlite. Not a value. We want is numeric? Wait, there's glob. That changes things. Glob Sqlite. Haha, yo! If this doesn't require an extension. Sqlite. Select. Glob. Oops. Oh, yeah! Okay, this makes everything so much easier. Okay, what does POSIX glob support? Okay, that makes things way easier. Short cycle with a cast, so cast doesn't necessarily help us here. Does glob support ranges is the question. I know it supports bracket for different things. It's not a bang, matches a single character. There's a range. Perfect. I guess we could have just tried it, right? Dope. Okay, this is easy then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That feels a little bit cheaty, but that's pretty nice. I like that. And ECL in EMB, BLU, BRN, GRY, GRN, HCL, OTH, and PID, glob, 0 to 9, but we gotta do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That might solve our problem. It's gonna be syntax error, almost certainly. 0. Shoot. Where is the bug? It could be anywhere. Oh boy. Glab is part of Sqlite. Hey, what's up, Leaf Me? Hello, hello. Day 4, Monk S. Oh right, we gotta change the input here. Right. We gotta change the input to this string here. Maybe. Is our test string there? Still 0. Okay, there's definitely a problem. Hey, what's up, eSapphire? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. A debug from Mallet. Hold it, Cyrosoft. This is actually not that hard to debug. I have debugged worse. So the easy way to debug this is to copy this query. And instead of selecting count 1, we just select these all as fields. And then we just see where things go wrong. From passport data. So if I recall correctly, we should have seen, I forget whether I put the valid ones first or last. Let me see if I put them first or last. Part 2, here are some valid ones. I must have put the invalid ones first. Okay, so we should get a bunch of not all ones, and then we should get ones that are all ones. We should get 4 all ones at the bottom. And so we can figure out which field from that is the buggy one. Okay, so it looks like we are never matching this field. So that's the 4th from the end, and it looks like we're sometimes being buggy on the last field. So 4th from the end and last field. And this is 4th from the end, and this is the last field. I wonder why this one isn't working. Day 4, learning how to use if else, if else, if else, if else. Yeah. Well, for me, it was mostly just and. Lots of ands. But yeah. Head shoot says, IRL, I'd probably drop the valid values in another table with ID and just insert with the foreign key or null. For the challenge, I used regex in the code while parsing. Yeah. I mean, this is what I did for my actual solution. This is just the meme solution. Not that hard, easy for you to say. Right? Nafmain says, am I missing something in my statement? Data is parsed and stored in a dictionary. Iterate over the keys in the passport field. If it's required and the field isn't SCID, it's valid. That sounds, yeah, mostly right. You can also shortcut it if you have a set, as a little hint. Okay, so this field is wrong, and this field is wrong. Which probably means the zeros are getting lost somewhere. Let's select star from passport data. Yeah, the zeros are getting lost. Damn, why are the zeros getting lost? Preserve leading zeros Sqlite. I mean, worst case, what we can do is, if you want to retain the leading zeros, you need to store them as strings. You can use the lpad function. We're just going to prevent it from converting them into integers for some reason. The column should be typed text. A string column has a type affinity of numeric? What? What kind of garbage is this? I guess we'll fix part 1 also. String has numeric affinity. Of course it does. What did I just break? Line 55. Uh-oh. Oh, part 2. Uh-oh. What did I just do? What did I just break? Oh my god. I should have staged it. What did I do? What did I do? I must have done something poor. Hey, what's up? AJ Raygun, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, what is the line that's complaining about? First one is line 55. 55. Error near end parentheses, syntax error. Trailing comma, of course. Every damn time. Okay. That fixed the last column. That's good. So now we just gotta fix this column here. So let us, we know we've gotten all these, right? So let's just narrow it down to this bit here. Okay, so this is the overall field. Let's do each of the individual parts. So height like cm, and we can also do in. Let's see what we get from that so far. We get 3 of the 4 match there. We should have gotten 4 matches there. We should have got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the inches one is broken? Did I just typo inch? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong column. Okay, never mind, it's fine. So we do detect inches properly there, and we do detect centimeters properly there. It's probably the number parsing, if I had to guess. Okay, try that. Oh, this should be the number either way. So we know that this is not the problem. Okay, off by 1. Perfect. We need a plus, minus 1. All these. Hey, what's up? Taco Time. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Taco Time. That's a good name. Man. I need to be Taco Time right about now. Tacos sound amazing. Okay. Right, so those are parsed now. My guess is that was the bug. My guess is that was the bug. So now we just delete this code down here. And 4, that is the value that we expected to get. So let's plug in the big value. And then we should be done. And that'll be yet another day conquered by Sqlite and sadness. This seems too long. I'm gonna open a new tab. I should just use xclip, but I don't remember the the command. So we're doing this instead. I'm crying a little. I'm sorry, chat. Watching me scroll a terminal is perhaps the dumbest thing you've seen me do for a really long time. Always taco time, yes, indeed. Okay, so let's snip this out. Yeah, this says I've seen you do some pretty dumb stuff. I mean, that's probably right. That's probably 100% true. Okay, 156. Doesn't sound right. Oh, it is. And let's see what our part 2 timing is. Still way faster than Python. Let me make sure part 1 still works. I know we changed it. Yeah, it does. And there we have it, chat. There's some Sqlite. Commit -m implement day 4 in Sqlite. 4th memes. Time to replace this with whatever the heck the Sqlite thunk is. You mean we're gonna have a Sqlite thunk instead of a Python? That'd be pretty good. Oh yeah, you know, just casually 2100 lines. It's because the input's in there. Actual code's shorter. I don't really know a way to load from my text file. There's probably a way to load from my text file. Read from text file Sqlite. No, we don't want a tool, we want Sqlite. Oh, this looks way nicer. This is CSV loading. Function read file reads the contents of a file and returns the content as a blob. Are we about to make our code way less shitty? Why does Sqlite let you read from a file? Let's see if it works. I kind of hope it does, because that makes the code a lot easier to read. Malformed JSON. Oh, because it has a trailing new line. Trim white space Sqlite. Trim function. I think that's the problem. I think, maybe. Actually, let's see. Select star. Well, let's do input 2.text. Select star from input. And then was part 1, input 2.text. Okay. Oh, it's because there's extra new lines at the bottom here. Okay, so that's fine. We can use trim to fix it. Actually, let's see if that's the bug. Part1.sqlite.sql. Trim, read file, car10. Toot. This is so much better. Okay, we're gonna fix all of our code. Because this is way better. This is 100% better. This is 100% better. Okay. Part 1, part 2. Okay. Use read file in day 4 SQL. And we're gonna do the other days too. So we need this little thing here. Copy paste that a bunch of times. Star.sql. Okay. Same here, and then we're going to run these and make sure they still work, because there's a chance that trimming is doing the wrong thing here, but I think they'll work. Part1.sqlite.sql. Yep, that one works. Let's try part 2. Does. Use read file in day 3 Sqlite. Actually, let's just we'll just squash all these together. We need caret. Use read file in Sqlite. This is I don't know. This feels good because I've at least learned something about Sqlite today instead of just doing, you know, kind of the same gadgets as before. This is kind of a cool thing that I learned. Okay, part1.sqlite.sql. Okay, those both look good. And then we just have to do day 1. 94% rewrite, yeah. This makes the files a lot less clunky to read and edit. So if I want to show someone the code actually looks kind of reasonable. Oops. Instead of just a giant list of numbers that's really hard to read. And maybe now GitHub will tell me that I'm using SQL again. Because GitHub has stopped reporting that these are SQL files for some reason. Oh, that one's so slow. 1 and plot 2. Okay. Sweet. You know, 5,000 deletions, pretty good. Are you doing advent of code in SQL? Is that even possible? We have done the first 4 days in SQL. So yes, the answer is yes. You want to see something crazy? Junk time lord? So if we run time python 3 part1.py, this is how long the Python solution takes. So like 160 milliseconds, you know. And if we implement it in SQLite and time it, it's 10 times faster. Hey, what's up? Jackie How? JC How. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I messed up your name. Grill Pay Dan says, what are you using for those checks when committing? Ah, yes. The perfect question. You have fallen right into my trap card. So the tool that's present there that you're seeing in that output, actually I can just scroll down and show you the output here, is a tool that I wrote called precommit. And the idea behind precommit is it is a linter and code formatter framework, and it also knows about githooks. It was originally designed just for the precommit githook, but it knows about a bunch of them. And I don't know, the precommit one, the githooks part is actually pretty optional. Basic idea behind precommit is you set up a config file with versions and repositories, and those repositories contain tools, and precommit knows how to download these, install all those tools in user space, so you don't have to manage installation of anything, just precommit itself. and then it knows how to run those tools against your files. And those tools can do code formatting or linting or whatever you really want them to do. And that's Precommit, and it's entirely open source. And it's my baby. And related to Precommit, I have been working on a CI system built around Precommit called Precommit CI. You know, really great names. I'm so good at naming. The idea behind Precommit CI is it's a purpose-built CI system based around the Precommit framework. And you know, some of the ideas is it can have caching that's really efficient because it shares it across all the users. But the really cool thing, the thing that is kind of the differentiating point, is how many times have you made a pull request and you're like, ah, damn, the linter told me that my trailing white space was off. Now I gotta pull my branch and fix white space and repush and blah, 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 all that shenanigans. Precommit CI will auto-fix your branches for you. So if you have mistakes that are auto-fixable by your precommit hooks that for whatever reason you didn't run, it will just auto-fix for you. So that's pretty cool. The other thing that it does that's kind of nice is you put versions in that file, and Precommit CI will periodically auto-update those versions so that they're at the latest versions. Also, cool thing that can happen while bumping versions. Git code det. Oh no, now you know the last 4 of my phone number. And I'm pretty sure I've shown the first 3 at some point, so that means that there's only 1,000 phone numbers for you to call. That's pretty yikes. Thanks, GitHub, for doxing me on stream. Definitely love to see that. But anyway, you can see here that you know, Precommit auto update could trigger itself a change to the file. But yeah, that's Precommit. That's Precommit CI. It's pretty cool. Babby's no longer the baby. Babby's my other baby. Time to rewrite Precommit CI in Sqlite. Anthony Mangle's names. Yeah, wait, was it just like something really easy to read? No, that name was easy to mangle. That was not my fault. Why is your commit verified? Did you use the web UI? Yeah, I did use the web UI for that. Let's split up the work. I'll take the first 50. Please no. If each one of us calls 10 numbers, we should get it. Well, it's 3 digits, so there's 1,000 numbers. So you would need several more people to be in chat. Twilio script time. Please don't. Please no. But anyway, that's Precommit, and that's Precommit CI, and that's me doing Sqlite shenanigans. For I in range 1,000, please don't try and get my phone number. Please no. I got push origin ahead. Cool. Okay, but that's our solutions for today in both Python and Sqlite. This was fun. I got so many points today. I'm so happy about the points. But I think we're at that point in the stream where we find someone to raid. So if you have raid suggestions, leave them in the chat. But otherwise, I'm gonna find somebody. But let me do my little spiel. My name is Anthony. I upload content to YouTube daily. So every day I've been uploading educational videos about Python, Git, DevOps, Docker, whatever you want to learn about. You ask questions, I answer them in videos. Those end up on YouTube. I also upload my previous streams, so check that out. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWrightsCode. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, but during Advent of Code, I'm also going to be doing extra streams every single day for Advent of Code. I announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is on Twitter, and that's twitter.com/codewithanthony. So you can find, you know, get notified there. You can also get notified via Discord, which you are all free to join. There's an Advent of Code section, so check out that as well if you want to join our leaderboard and hang out with us and, you know, solve problems. Hey, what's up, HypnoJohn? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, let's go find someone to raid.